Hi everyone, this is Mr. Lau again. So let's come back to this question. Is 2012 DSE MC questions 25. So this is equation of straight line questions that almost come every year in the MC questions in DSE. So as you can see, like this kind of question, there will be like two lines in the figure, and you will ask you to distinguish on the left hand side. There are a few things you have to think about, whether they are right or not. So you have to understand that in the DSE exam, we just have 1 hour and 15 minutes. So the method now I'm going to teach actually is not really seems very not really smart method like that, but actually this is very fast because actually you don't have to use your brain. You just need to directly just apply the method immediately when you see the questions. And actually you don't have to look at the left hand side one by one, okay, to justify whether they are right or not. Okay, so my method is like this. So we take a look at the graph first. What I asked you to do, actually this is a graphical questions that actually the graph must be make sense in order for you to check the answer. So what you have to do is very simple. You just need to directly write down the equation of straight line is okay. So first of all, you have to understand what is the equation of straight line. So how do we write down? We use a so-called Poinsot form, okay, to write down the equation of straight line. Okay, so it just looks like y minus y1 over x minus x1 equals to y2 over my y1 over x2 minus x1. Someone will say that this is actually is not Poinsot form, this is 2-point form. Yes, you're right, this is 2-point form. But why I would regard this as Poinsot form? Because actually the right hand side here, you see actually what we call is the slope. Okay, so I will just simply talk about this is a Poinsot form, because Poinsot form is the basic equation of a equation of straight line. So whenever you deal with this kind of questions, so please use what you call is 2-point form or Poinsot form to do it. Okay, so let's do it. Now, first of all, you have to put the points on the straight line, okay? Each one you have to put 2 points, okay? So the point that they intersect each other must put there. So wherever what point you put that there, it makes sense, it's okay. What does it mean by make sense? Okay, if you are going to put this point as 1, 0, for example, okay? So of course the sign must be true, okay? You cannot put the 1 is exactly 1, that's wrong, okay? Because it is on the right hand side of the origin. So up there at this point, you can just put 2 or 3. Yeah, that's fine. It still makes sense, okay? It's above there is 2, 3. You can put 2, 2 or 2, 3, whatever you like. It's okay. It doesn't affect the result, okay? So let's put one more point for L1. So let's say we put this one. So this one is 0, 1. Okay, so don't put too high because actually this one is lower than the 0.23. Okay, so I will put 0, 1. Okay, so let's do it for L1 first. We do L1 first. Okay, so let's use the equation of straight line now. So y minus y1 I will use this point. Okay, this is x1 y1 actually. Okay, so I will use this one. So y minus 1 over x minus 0 equals to, okay, so if this one is x1 y1, so this one must be x2 y2. Okay, x2 y2. Okay, just put it right here. So that means y2 minus y1, so 3 minus 1 and 2 minus 0. So if you do like this, then you can simplify very fast. This is 2 over 2, that means 1. Okay, now you can just move on to times the x on the right hand side, because 1 times x. Okay, so there is one more thing you have to notice about when you are going to use this method. Can you look up there inside the questions that you can see actually the y1 is right here? Can you see that? Can you see one of the term here actually has a number there? Here. Can you see that in front of the y? This is 1, right? So if we want to match, okay, a and b, what is the number of a and b? Then we have to make this equation exactly the same as above. That means the y in front of y must be positive 1, okay? So as you can see now, in front of the y is positive 1, right? There's nothing right here. That means positive 1. Okay, so throw the x to the right left hand side. So we have negative x plus y. Okay, the number must be on the right hand side. Can you see here? The number is on the right hand side. So we have to put the number on the right hand side become +1. Okay, now what we have now, we can just compare this one, this two stars, this one, and this one. Can you see actually do matching? Can you see what is A? A actually is -1. And what is B? B is 1. Okay, so this method has one advantage, that this must be 100% correct. If you do the matching, that actually the requirement is right here. You see the Y in front of Y. If this is actually 1, then you can match here. This one is also 1. Then all the English letter must be right. Okay, their sign, when you compare which number is bigger, then that must be right. Okay, so let's do one more, L2. So I will do it fast. Okay, see how fast is it. So if you can do it fast, actually it's very fast. Okay, let's take a look. So y minus 0 over x minus 1 equals to y2 minus y1. That means 3 minus 0 over 2 minus 1. I'll use these 2 points this time for L2. Okay, so this one actually is 3. Okay, so I would times the x minus 1 here. So you can see actually it's like this. So it becomes 3x minus 3. Okay, so what is our requirement? Let's take a look. So the y in front of y is +1. So I will keep here right on the left hand side. Throw the 3x on the left hand side, become -3x. So keep the number on the right hand side. So now you can write down your answer. C actually is -3. And D actually is also -3. Okay, so we have the group of number here. So now take a look whether they are right or not. Okay, so A is smaller than 0. That's right. A is smaller than C. A is -1. C is -3. A is bigger than 3. A is bigger than C. So that means this one is wrong. B is bigger than D. B is bigger than D. That means this one is right. And last one, A times D is +3. B times C is -3. So, of course, this is right. So our answer is 1, 3, and 4. That means C. Okay, you ask me why I have to spend so much time to make these two equations, right? It seems that this method is really slow. Yet, if you don't do practice of this method, actually this is really slow, okay? But I can guarantee that if you make use of this method, every time you do this question, you use this method, you will make it really fast. So how fast is it? Actually, when I do this question, maybe I would just take like 30 seconds or 30 something seconds to do the whole questions, okay? At the time you look at analyze, right here on the left hand side, I have already done the questions, okay? All you need is just some kind of practice, okay? So this is a very good method. Actually, all my students before, they also use this method to tackle the DSE questions, okay? This type, okay? So hope you like this video. Maybe next time I'll use the normal method to demonstrate this question to you. Then you will know actually what is the main difference between different kinds of method to deal with this kind of questions. Okay, so hope you like this channel. Okay, so please give me likes and some comment. Okay, and subscribe my channel. Okay, so see you next time. Thank you.